I don't know if you'll be able to see it through here as he's actually in cockpit cam, but when you're actually playing the game itself, that's when you'll realise of how different it is. If you go on 2016 and then go on this when you get the game, then believe me, it is absolutely insane. Just the camber of the corners, it's so good. But you can see he's in a Renault here today. A little bit of collision here, so I'm presuming he's going to be using the maximum AI. Please note this, probably the game hasn't been completed at this point, even though it doesn't say beta at the top, so who knows, it could be. I don't know what stage it's actually at, but this, if I turn up the volume, if I can actually hear him, this just hopefully will show the handling quite well. And I've played this game on the wheel myself, and the controller and the wheel, and both of them I feel this year, it just feels so nice. I can't really talk specifics as much as I would like to, but I'm looking forward to this game so much, and I just want to hear what you guys think of this gameplay. What do you think of this gameplay? What are you looking forward to most as well? Which I know a lot of you guys answered in one of my other videos, but from watching this, what are you most excited about? For me, I'm just so excited to just being able to race wheel to wheel again, because as I said, it's no secret, I just didn't. I personally couldn't in last game. I know other people could, but I couldn't, and I'm just really looking forward to just being able to push the limits again. And that's what I really do like about this game. That's what I love about this game when I've been playing it so far, is even though it's easier to pick up, you can arguably say the handling's easier than 2016, but being able to push to that limit again, I think is what's really going to separate the drivers. Despite it being an easier model to control, being consistently on the limit is something that's probably arguably even more challenging than the last game. And from what I've seen so far, I think that's going to be the biggest thing. Consistently being on the limit is going to be the biggest thing for this game. You can see the camber of the corners here. May not get a true sense from watching this, but as I said, believe me, when you actually play the game, you'll just realise it's just so rapid going around here. And you can see the traction is quite easy, because which it actually is in this game compared to 2016. So the cars this year, if you watched F1 in real life as well, they are definitely, traction is a lot easier, but you just really got so much more downforce. So going through here, I don't know if he's pushing completely flat out, and he's making it look really easy because that's the kind of driver that David is. He's a very aggressive driver on the wheel. From watching him firsthand, it really does love to throw it into the corners. Whereas other drivers are really smooth, he really attacks the racetrack, which I personally really like. I really love watching him drive. But in the Renault here, you can't see the outside of the car, but it looks pretty good. Definitely compared to what it was the previous season. So it looks really nice. There's a little bit oversteer there, so you can still lose it. On the curbs, you can definitely still lose it if you go on the traction too eager, and definitely braking on the curbs as well. Initially, it's kind of hard to lock up on the curves, but if you definitely go too hard on the brakes, I think braking again this year is going to be really important. 2016 was just really weird, just inaccurate on the brakes for me, but now with the slipstream as well, definitely being a lot less powerful, which you could probably hopefully see soon in this footage, it's going to be so crucial to be getting the right setup as well. Getting the right setup is going to be like 50% of the battle. Obviously, you've got to drive well, but getting the right setup for each track, and the braking, the bias, you know, the suspension geometry, the ballast and everything, which is a huge thing. I can't wait to actually make a setup video. I'm actually explaining it, because last year, I know obviously I do setup videos and that, but I never felt I got my maximum understanding of it, because I just couldn't push myself to limit on the game. Whereas in this year, I'm able to push myself. I feel like I'm back to my old self from 2013, 14, 12, those kind of games. So I've really be able to extract every 10th out of the game, and really being able to show off on what different setups can do. And so far, they are so important, probably the most important they've ever been on an F1 game. So I'm really looking forward to that, doing my hot lap videos and that. So that should be really good. And now he's going to cruise up behind Ocon here, which is a faster car, you'd say 14 inches. So we should be able to see, you can see a little bit effect of the derriere. So that's definitely a thing for this year, which they didn't have in 2016. We could follow so closely, but from looking at this, it's proven evident. You know, the slipstream, it's not too bad at the moment. It's definitely a lot less. And he's using, I think he's using 6 wing or something like that, which is pretty low, and what I was expecting. So He's going for a little bit of a lower downforce, but definitely you can see he's losing a lot of time in the corners as well. So my thoughts on this is just showing you this gameplay footage. As I said, I can't really talk about specifics too much, but I just want to know what you guys are really looking forward to so much in this year. For me, it's definitely the multiplayer, being able to race reel to wheel again and going for that AOR title, which I'm so desperate for. And I know people love making a joke about it, and I laugh about it too, but I feel this year is the year where I'm really be able to extract myself, which I haven't been able to do for the past year, and I'm really looking forward to doing that as well. So thank you so much for the support recently. I'm not going to talk for the rest of this video. I'm going to let you actually just enjoy the footage. As usual, ask me anything down below, which I can include in my Q&A video, which is coming. I've actually noted down quite a few questions that I will be including in that. Also a little announcement, but I'll be doing a separate video on it as well. I'll be announcing, I've already announced it on Twitter, but I'm doing a GT Omega chair review, which I managed to get sent from them. I've now actually been sponsored by them as well. So if you ever purchase anything on GT Omega, if you use my code Limitless, which I've got in the description, then you will get a 5% discount. So I just have to throw that in there. That's probably the only time I'm going to say it in the video. So really humbled by that. But yeah, I'm just so hyped for this game. Honestly, I just cannot wait to play this game online. I feel if a connection's good, then it's going to easily tank. It's going to be the best game online, definitely, in terms of the racing, the wheel to wheel that you can do. I'm just so hyped. But obviously when the game comes out, I'll be able to explain everything what I mean in complete detail. Is there any specific videos you want me to do other than the hot laps and setups, which a lot of people have suggested, which I'll be doing, analyze the lap series? That's definitely something I will be doing, and I think hopefully be useful for you guys. But any other suggestions or any questions for the Q&A, please put it down below. What do you think of this gameplay? I'm going to cut it up into a little bit of collision there, so the AI can actually go into a collision, which is pretty nice. But let me know what you think of F1 2017, what you're looking forward to most, any suggestions. As I said, thank you so much for the support as always. It's so humbling to me. I'll leave you with the footage now, and I will catch you next video. Cheers.